That's good. This is a good closeness here. Hey y'all, if you're back, welcome back. I'm glad to have you back. And if you are new to my channel, my name is Nia J, and I make videos on YouTube. I give advice. I'm like the auntie slash big sister slash best friend slash the honest crackhead you meet on the street who tells you their whole life story and shit like that, and life lessons based on what they learn, like not to do crack. I'm gonna be teaching you guys on how to raise your standards, because a lot of black women don't have high enough standards. A lot of black women actually feel like we have to lower our standards in order to find love and have struggle love. I saw this TikTok, and it was a girl talking about how Hispanics, Russian women, white women, they all date men with a price. Love is not enough. You know, I can love my dog, I can love ice cream, I can love my cat, but that's not gonna be stable enough to support me. Love is not enough. You have to have a foundation, and a lot of men these days don't want to be a foundation. A lot of men these days want the women to be single moms with a dad in the house. Okay, let me say it again. A lot of men in our generation want their girlfriends to be wives, single mothers, and be submissive to them at the same time. That doesn't make sense. There's so many men who expect women to give them babies, expect women to clean, expect women to cook, do things that lead to the babies, have sex, to go half on bills, and you haven't wifed her or married her yet. And then they expect her at the same time to be a single mother because he's out partying with the boys. You're at home taking care of the kids. He also expects for you to not ask for nothing. While you're going half, you're not allowed to ask for nothing. You're not allowed to ask for help. That's like something that started in slavery, you know? And we were in love as black slaves to make black babies. Love was hard. Black love was struggle love. Black love was hard love. Love you had to work for. Black men make excuses for themselves because society has been making excuses for black men for centuries. When black little girls are growing up, all we hear growing up is, oh, he's mean to you because he likes you. Or boys will be boys, or he's just being a boy. And they coddle the boys so that when these little boys grow into men, they are stupid, because there are so many men who know more than what they put on and what they front. Like, these men know what they're doing. These men have consciousness, these men have minds, these men have a thought process, these men have cognitive functions in their brain. They understand what they're doing to you. They understand how they get by with excuses. They understand that they don't have to try in order to get by. Don't let a man make you think like he just don't know. Oh, what are you talking about? What do you mean? He knows what you mean. He knows what you're talking about. He knows exactly what you're talking about. If he says, I don't know enough times, you will believe that he doesn't know. Why do y'all think that men are so good at manipulating women and getting women to stay even when they're cheaters? Like, think about it. If you were to cheat on your man multiple times, if you were to tell him you were gonna cut off a best friend and you ended up talking to him again, he would not stay with you. If guys just are so stupid, so dumbfounded, how is it that they get and manipulate women to stay when they're doing all those things to you? Because they're not stupid, they know what they are doing. I want you to understand that it is okay to raise your standards. It is okay to raise your prices. It is okay to raise the price that it is to get to you, to buy you, because you are priceless. If you wait long enough, there's a man who will kiss the ground that you walk on. There is a man who will do everything you ask him to do. You are deserving of the same love that they give these foreign women. Yeah, there's so much hatred towards the black woman. I think it's because, you know, black men grow up seeing their moms. They grow up seeing their moms be single moms. They grow up seeing their moms do it on their own. So that causes them to either think, A, my wife is gonna have to do it on her own too, or she's not a real woman, which is very toxic. Or B, my wife is not gonna do it on her own. And because I see my mom struggling, because I understand that the only reason why my mom had to do it alone was because my dad left her to do it alone, I'm not gonna allow my wife, my future girlfriend, to do it alone either. And we're leaning more towards this side of men right now. We have more of the, because my mama had to struggle, you gonna have to struggle too, men. Instead of the, because my mama struggled, I'm gonna make sure my future woman does not struggle. We don't have enough of those men. And that is because men get to get by playing stupid. They get to get by acting like they don't know, but they know. If you have self-worth about yourself, you don't lower your standard or lower your price in order for somebody to buy you. If you go into the Gucci store and you wanna buy a Gucci bag, oh, I want this Gucci bag so much. I really want the Gucci bag. I don't have enough money. Can y'all just lower the price and I can purchase it? No, you can't. You walked into the Gucci store expecting to buy Gucci for a cheap price. If you want Gucci for a cheap price, then you can go get it from Amazon. But this ain't Amazon, boo. This is Gucci. And if you want real Gucci, you got to pay full price for real Gucci. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to walk into a high-end brand store and ask them to give you a discount, because who are you? Everybody else pays for it. Everybody else can pay full price. If you knew you couldn't pay full price for this Gucci bag, then why did you walk to the Gucci store? No, you don't have to settle for fake Gucci if you don't want fake Gucci. But I'm sure that there were cheaper bags on a different aisle, on a different shelf. But you are insisting on purchasing a Gucci bag that you cannot afford. There are so many men insisting on getting women that they know they can't afford. Whether that's materialistically, emotionally, mentally, emotionally. Did I say that already? There are so many men trying to get women who are on higher calibers than them and then trying to lower them. Men try to get black women especially who have self-worth about themselves and try to get them to lower their standards to fit in their standards. Like, stop lowering your standards because a man wants you to. Like, oh, too bad. He either pays the full price or he don't get you. And that's the kind of standards you need to have. Every other race, every other ethnicity, every other woman understands this concept that love is not enough. Except for the black woman. We're so stuck on struggle love. We're so stuck on being a ride or die. I'm tired of riding or dying because I always end up dying. I don't ever get to ride. I don't ever get to ride to victory with you. When you stay with the man at his low point and you don't expect anything of him, you don't expect him to try, you take him to work, you're like, oh, it's okay. My man don't have to work. He can have $5 in his bank account. I'll still be a ride or die. I'll still be right here by his side. He don't have to get a job. He can be depressed. He can sit in the house. I'll work for him because in the future he'll work for me. No. You're being his mom, and a man is not going to marry his mom. A man is not going to take his mom serious in life. A man is not going to have kids. A man is not going to build an empire with his mom unless that's his purpose and destiny. But you get what I'm saying. Like, you are just enabling him. He can find an enabler at home with his mother. When you don't expect nothing from a man and you allow him to just get away with anything he wants to get away with and lower your standards, bro, like, I walk over you too. I walk you like a dog because that's stupid. Keep your standards high. Stop settling for struggle love. You don't need to settle. Know your worth. Knowing your worth is not being boastful and claiming that you're worth more than what you truly are. You're not going to sit here and be a Gucci bag and be claiming and walking around like you're a Birkin bag. But you're also not going to be a Gucci bag and walking around like you're a $2 plastic bag from Dollar Tree. You need to be confident in who you are right now and what you are right now. If you are comfortable enough and you are ready enough to grow into the woman that you want to be, then that is when you grow into that woman. You don't have to announce it, you just grow. And then when you become a better woman, you show up as that better woman. Show up as who you are. Confidence comes from when you understand and you know who you are and you don't change who you are for nobody. Stop changing who you are for these men because they're not going to change who they are for you. Has he changed yet? Has he changed yet? All these years he's been saying he's going to change. All these months, has that man changed himself yet? No, he has not, because he's not going to change because you don't expect it of him. You don't require that of him. You don't require anything, so he's not going to give anything. If a man allowed me to go cheat, if a man allowed me to go be with another man, if a man allowed me to walk over him, walk him like a dog, put nothing into the relationship, give nothing of myself, and he still treated me like a wife, like a queen, I would sit there and do it too. It comes a time and point, ladies, when it becomes your fault for putting up with it. You don't have to keep putting up with something that you don't want to put up with unless you want to put up with it, and that's a whole nother video and a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But for the women who are tired of being walked over, who are tired of being used, who are tired of settling, stop settling. There is better out there. Look, don't even worry about what's out there. Worry about you. Who are you? Better yourself. Because what you need to worry about is, why do you feel that you need to keep settling? Why do you feel like if you don't settle, then you're not going to get what you deserve? Why do you feel like if you don't settle, you're not going to meet the man that loves you? Why do you feel like if you don't settle, then you're going to miss out on opportunity? You're not missing nothing. You're not missing nothing. You're not missing anything. There are 3 billion men on this planet. What you are missing are the days that you get to live out your life and be the best version of yourself because you're settling and you're lowering yourself, you're lowering your standards for somebody who's just gonna leave you when he gets a chance to be up again because you required nothing of him. There we go. I think I got my point out clear. I think that you guys understand. I think y'all understand where I'm coming from. I think that you get the point. I think I don't know who you are, but I think I got through to you. I think I finally got through to somebody out there. Finally. You should not have to struggle, and you do not have to struggle in order to find the love that you deserve and the love that you want, love that you need, okay, sis? Because somebody out there will do it. But for right now, you need to be the one that's doing it. Nobody's going to get up and do it for you. Nobody's going to get up and work for you. Nobody's going to get up and chase your dreams for you. Nobody's going to get up and be that woman that you want to be in life but you. You have to show up as her every single day. You have to wake up as her every single day. You're not just going to wake up one day and be like, oh, I'm the woman I always wanted to be. No, you have to wake up and you have to choose to be her. Things that you do over and over become habits, and a habit becomes a lifestyle, which means you won't even have to think about it no more because that you will already be her. You will already be the woman that you wanted to be because you showed up as her every day and you made it a habit. And that habit turned into a lifestyle. Now your lifestyle is being the woman you always wanted to be. But make sure you work on your confidence too. Make sure you work on your self-worth too. Because there's no point in elevating and becoming the woman you want to be if you do not have self-worth about yourself, if you do not have any confidence about yourself, if you do not know who you are. Because if you don't know who you are, you're going to allow every single man, every single person on this planet to tell you who you are and define who you are. And you're going to forever be lost because you won't ever find out who you are for yourself. You're always going to allow somebody else's opinion on you, somebody else's perception of you to change who you are because you're not firm and you don't have a foundation, a stable ground of who you are. Understand who you are and understand whose you are. Okay, sis? All right. We got it. We did it. Take one. Cut. If you guys enjoyed this video, I really hope I got through to you. I really hope I got through to somebody. I want to say that I love you. I want to say that you're precious. I want to say you're precious to me. I want to say that I understand the struggle. I want to say that I'm here with you. I want to say that if you need to talk, my email will be right down there in the description below. And if you need a pep talk, if you need me to coach you, my information about that is down below as well. Whatever you need, all of that information will be down below in the description. And also don't forget to purchase your waist beads, y'all, because summer is coming up and you can't work on your summer body in the summer and expect to have a summer body. Like, girl, you need to work on your summer body in the winter time because you're covering up. Nobody can see you. But when it's time to uncover, when it's time to wear thought shit, now, boom, oh shit, when you got that body? Oh, I got that body in the wintertime, sis. I worked for it. I worked for mine. I'm working for mine right now. I'm working for mine in the wintertime. Get you some waist beads, sis. They help with waist control and weight control, sis, boo. Purr. That's how I talk? Bye, I'm just kidding. I sound like a mama. Anyway, you don't have to listen to nothing that I say. I'm just Nia J. Make sure we educate so that we don't generate more lost generations. I love you. I love and like.